It is a simple yet complex idea that gives definition to more than what human nature sees. Beauty is a combination of qualities, such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially that of sight. The definition retrieved from the Oxford Dictionary tells us that beauty is what pleases the eye, but is there all to it? Science has proven that symmetry is pleasing to the eye. Symmetry that is not defined by proportions, but by how alike the left and right sides of one face are. Statistics taken by the Real Beauty Project by Dove in 2005 show that in Singapore, 8 in 10 teenagers want to change the way they look, and 1 in 5 teenagers would consider plastic surgery. Bryce Tan, 20-year-old student, part-time model and winner of Teenage Mission Gorgeous You 2013. He is the overall winner of a teenage pageant, and hence there must be some who see Bryce as the definition of beauty.
My definition of beauty is diligence in presenting yourself in the way you look, be it apparel, skin, etc., and then having an outcome which is admirable and appealing to the eye. And self-confidence plays a big part in that.
Having won the first pageant he has ever entered, it certainly has some effect on how Bryce sees beauty. Bryce also modeled for several labels such as Uniqlo and Your Fashion Statement. Pageants and modeling are something he enjoys, but ultimately, there is something else Bryce is looking for.
I'll have to say it's recognition, as I do like recognition and I want to show people that I look good even if they disagree, and that's why I joined the competition. I had a job that people hired me to attract more female customers because of my good looks. People do treat me differently. Like there was this time when I was fat, I went to this cafe and I planned to study there. However, they chased me out before I could even start studying. And then when I went back there all slim and looking good, they didn't even chase me out.
To Bryce, looking good is important. He feels that the need to look good is inculcated in most people by society with the fear of being judged if one is not dressed presentably.
I think there is another side to beauty, and that's your inner beauty, which is all your inner traits. And I would weigh outer beauty 7/10 and inner beauty 3/10. Because character building isn't difficult. Anyone can do it. It's easy, just be a nice person. However, looking good, like going to the gym, working out and taking care of your skin, that takes effort and it deserves some recognition. I don't think it's just our generation. I think it's all generation that we all want recognition, because no one hits the gym 5 times a week, go for facial, spa, pedicure, manicure, threading or tanning just for the fun of it. We all want to look good to show people.
For Bryce, recognition is of utmost importance, and this seems to be the trend with most youths with the help of social media, where platforms such as Twitter allow anyone to be an instant celebrity by calling their friends followers. Others use blogging to gain recognition and fame by posting opinions on their own websites available for all to read. Joey Low is a 21-year-old blogger and fashion media student. She has been blogging since the age of 13, and as a fashion media student, Joey learns about fashion and some behind-the-scenes action with creating adverts. In her industry, it's all about creating the perfect look and feel of images with the help of models.
Beauty to me is about being honest, lovable and simple. My school teaches a module in Photoshop, and to me that is ironic because when we shoot them, we tend to treat models like mannequins. We put on clothes on her, makeup, and tell her the way we want her to pose, and after the shoot is done, we drastically Photoshop them. And it's not just my school, but I think the industry itself. What you see on magazines aren't really what it is in real life, and I think that is quite sad because we put in so much effort in trying to groom them, and then it turns out to be actually done by Photoshop. And I think the industry do that because they want the model to look the certain way they want, as what the media wants, and it is not how they really are, and I think that's quite sad.
According to Joey, it seems that youths devote time and effort into achieving the perfect look people see in ads or magazines. But despite having a fashion background, Joey does not approve of how the models look in fashion magazines. She knows that looks do not stand the test of time, but personality lasts forever. However, this generation seems to think otherwise.
I think the generation now, they lack substance. They put in so much focus in trying to look beautiful on the outside, but they definitely neglect what's beautiful on inside them. I think they should not spend so much effort and time in trying to achieve that ideal beauty on the outside, but rather they should focus more on character development, in trying to build a personality for them. And I think that's more important in the long run. I mean, ultimately, looks are temporal and it will be gone one day no matter how beautiful you look on the outside, but what's on the inside will stay for a very long time or even forever.
Youths get the perception of ideal beauty from mass media, ads, magazines, television, or the internet. Seeing is believing. Looking at images of models and fashion icons often lead the youth to believe that it is reality that they are looking at instead of something edited. Mass media is subconsciously bombarding us with what the ideal should look like, and the upplay of perfection as depicted in cosmetic ads subtly influences people to think that you got to be flawless to be perfect. Likewise, for social media, ads pop up everywhere on Facebook and YouTube. Go Yi-Ling, a 21-year-old pageant regular and winner of subcategory Miss Personality 2012, feels that the social media is a contributing factor to how one would value looks over substance or vice versa.
I think that nowadays, a lot of social media companies and businesses employ lots of tactics to actually increase the narcissism in people because they want to fit their profits. For example, companies make you think that you need a certain product, a certain look, a certain design to make yourself happy. I do agree that social media is pervasive nowadays, and many youths have been inculcated with values that they think that they should follow a certain thing. People should be more aware of all these things and be careful because a lot of these things are fed into our minds subconsciously.
Youths are at a vulnerable phase where they are searching for their personal identity, and they are easily misguided by what they see in the media.
I think the generation is heavily being shaped by the media, and the media promotes things like plastic surgery, having a lot of makeup, a skinny body, a voluptuous figure, of what beauty should be. And unfortunately, the media heavily influences our generation of what the ideal beauty should be, and youth gets self-conscious and they will do all sorts of measures to their bodies just so that they can fit themselves into that ideal image of beauty that is set by the society.
Indeed, youths are susceptible to the idea of conforming to the society's ideal image of beauty. But all generations have their definition of ideal beauty. What is the reason behind our generation's obsession with pursuing the ideal look?
Well, I guess we all use social media, and because we all like to be appreciated. For example, on Twitter and Instagram, when you have a new follower, you will feel appreciated. And then when you have someone liking your photo on Instagram, you will feel appreciated. Same goes for Twitter when someone favorite or retweet your tweet. I really love the attention, and I like it when you know someone is staring at you and you have that instinctual feeling that someone's checking you out. So if you don't think you look good, who's gonna think you look good?
To some people, attention is necessary. And for Bryce, looks are essential to get attention and to build his confidence.
I feel that looks are important But that is not enough. I feel that personality is really important as well, because we need a wholesome package. A person is not complete just by being beautiful, but beautiful on the inside and the outside. A person needs to be kind, smart, treat the people around him or her nicely, not just treat himself well. And I think how you do anything in life reflects how you do everything in life. And I feel that a beautiful person actually tackles everything very well.
The debate between the importance of inner and external beauty can go on like an incessant battle. But as Yiling mentioned, too much of something is never a good thing. The idea is to always keep a good balance of things and just be wholesome. The media is pervasive and influential, but by being aware of intentions, you can successfully stay true to yourself.